Welcome to the another video of the series NestJS tutorial from scratch. In this series, we are building microservice by using NestJS. We have already seen how to scaffold a NestJS project, MongoDB connections, and create a task service. We tested using Swagger UI, and also we use the PostgreSQL to create a authentication microservice, and we also have the custom email microservice. Where we designed the API to create a mail. So you can check the link of the full playlist in the upper right corner. So today we are not doing any code. So you can see this mail service. It's running on my localhost. So we are going to deploy this email microservice in the render platform. So here is the docs.render.com. You can check the quick start of the render. By using render, you can deploy your code. Just a few clicks, you can deploy Node.js and all others project, and also you can host a database like the Postgres MongoDB. So I'll show you how to host a database, PostgreSQL database, and next the NestJS project in render. So let's get started. So I will use this custom email microservice. I will attach the link of this repository in the descriptions of this video. So in this custom email microservice, actually using the database PostgreSQL. So if I show you the .env here, so .env, we have this Postgres, this credential. So it's using local. So first we will create the remote PostgreSQL DB. So I will go to the render dashboards. Here you can see this is the dashboard of the render. Here you will see this Postgres, fully managed hosted Postgres with internal and external connectivity. First you have to create a render account. It's totally free to use. And if I go to the PostgreSQL and the new PostgreSQL, so it's asking for the name. So I will name the user as Postgres. Next, the database is optional. So for this, I will choose the database mailbox. User is optional. Region is defaulted. And Datadog API keyword for hobby project, we will see the free, which will give you the 256 RAM and the 1 GB storage. And next I will create the database. So database is creating. In the meantime, I will show you the code base of this custom mail microservice. So you can see in the VS Code, this is my custom mail service project. And if I show you the origin, git remote show origin, you can check this is the URL, and here I will start the server with the default setting. Default, we have this localhost. So with the localhost, I will start the server. npm start :dev. So my server is started at localhost 3000, and we have the Swagger setup to list all the routes we have in this microservice. So if I go to there, so you can see this is the Swagger UI. You can check the video how we develop this routes and the Swagger. So we have this default route, you can see. So if I try it out, the default route, it's giving me the response hello world here. So now I will check our Postgres database created or not. So if I go to the database or the dashboard, here Postgres is available. Now if I click on it, I can see the configuration of hostname, port, database, and the username, all the things. And now I will try to connect this remote database from my local. Then I will integrate this in my local mail server. Next we will deploy this mail server, the NestJS application, in render. So I have PSQL installed. So I will try to connect by terminal. So the command is PSQL-H. Here you have to put the hostname -p port 5432 -e username and the database name. Next, I will copy this here, the external database URL. It contains all the information like the host name, username, passwords, and I will paste it in my notepad. Here you can see this is the external database URL. There is the username and password. I masked it, and this is the host name. You can see this is the host name, and the mailbox AYVP is our database name. So I will put all the things here. So first I will copy the host name from here and put it here, the host name, and the port will be remain same. Username will be the mailbox AYVP user, and the database name will be the mailbox AYVP. Next, so I copy all the things. Next, I will go to terminal and I will paste it here, and I will press enter. It will ask for the password, so I will copy the. So I will put the password here. By providing password, I can log into the system, and if I listing the database, so this database we have the mailbox, we have a Postgres. Next, I will and if I check the table's presence, so did not find any relation, so I'll put this information in my local application, this one, and I will restart the servers. It will create all the tables whatever we mentioned here according to the entity we defined in the application. So I'll go to the .env file. Here the host will be this, and username I will take from here. So from this external URL, I will copy all the things, the host, port, username. So username, the mailbox, UIVP users, password I will put later, and the DB name we have this mailbox UIVP. Secret will remain same. So I put all the details in my environments, and now I will restart the server, and we'll see if it creates all the relation here or not. We don't have any relation right now. So my server started successfully. Now I will go to the terminal, and here I will check we have the relation or not. So you can see we have the mail and the mail users. Owner is this users. So by we are successfully connected the remote Postgres database by using the PSQL commands also from the application. Now in the render dashboards, I will create new web services, and here web services build and deploy from the Git repository. I will connect my Git repository. So I already connected the Git repository. So this is the custom mail microservice I have. So this custom mail microservice I want to deploy. So I will connect, and here name will be the custom mail microservice, branch will be the name, and root directory will be same. So I am not changing. It will npm install will install all the dependency, and then it will run the build to build this project. And next npm run start will start the server, and I will choose the free with the 512 RAM and the 0.1 CPU. Here I have to put the environment variables. So from the application I will take the environment variables like db host, and host value will be this. Next I will add environment variables db port. It will be 5432. Next environment variables we have the db username. Username I will copy from here. Next we have this db passwords. db password I will put later, and the db name we have the mailbox AYVP, and the secret. So I put all the details. Now I will create the web services. So you can see your free instance will spin down with inactivity, which can delay request by 50 seconds or more. So for the free trial, it's giving me this, and it's building the application. You can go to events and check for the logs of the deploy. Here it's deploying, so it's cloning the project from this repository, and it's checking for the latest commits, and it's building the application, installing dependency and building the application. And for more logs, you can check here. You can switch between the last hours and something. So you can see here it's install all the packages, and next is start the nest build, and next it's run the nest start. So it's in progress. And here you can see the server started. Now if I go up here, you can see the status is still in progress. So after finishing deployment, we will check this domain, whatever provided by this render app, and check if it's working or not. And from the dashboard, I can see it's deployed. So I will go there. It's deployed. I will copy this endpoint, and I will try to go there. It should print hello world. You can see it's printing hello world, and /API we have this Swagger.js document. So you can see it's going to the Swagger UI, and here we also have all the routes we have. So now I will execute, and it's also printing the hello world. And if I show you the settings here for this pod or for this application deployments, we have the settings here, the auto deploy, yes. So if I push any things in the repository, it will detect and it will start the deployment. So I can show you in our custom mail microservice here, we have this hello world route. So we have this get hello, and instead of the hello world, I will print hello world from render deployment colon mail or the custom mail microservice. And now I will push these changes. Hello world message change. It push. Now if I go to the events here, so first I will check the logs here. You can see hello world message change. For this change here, deploy started, and I can go to the deploy and I can see the logs here. It's pulling the latest changes from the repository and building the application. And you can see here it's performing the same operations here: npm install, npm run build, and it's deploying. Build is successful. Now it will deploy the latest. And here you can see it's server started, and if I go up here, it's live now. Now I can check this. So if I go here, so I am getting the hello world from the render deployment custom microservice, and I will get same from the Swagger also. If I execute here, hello world and this message. And I also have this custom auth microservice here. So if you see the Swagger UI document, so this get route is not protected. We don't need any token to call this, but this post email, the other rest of the routes we have protected. We have to provide the bearer token here, and we'll get this bearer token from another microservice, the auth microservice. And if I go here, the auth microservice, you can see hello world from the auth microservice, and it also have the Swagger. And if I go to the Swagger UI, you can see the routes of the users. So currently user registration, user ID, and the user login. So from the auth service, we don't have any users right now. So I will create this user. I'll execute it. And you can see 201, it's created with this email and the password. Now I'll try login with this email and the password. So I will take this email, and here I'll try it out. and this email the password. I will try login, and here you can see the login is successful and it provides me the token. This token I can use in the email microservice. So the all of the Swagger UI link I will provide in the descriptions of this video. You can check and you can try on your own by registering a user and get the token and try all the routes of the email. So here I will authorize with this token. Here I authorized, and I will try to create a draft email here. So try it out. I will execute without providing. So it's created the mail ID 1. And if you see the call command here, the token is provided here, authorization bearer token. And if I log out and if I try it, so it will give me the unauthorized error, the forbidden resource. So I remove the token, that's why it's complaining. So I again will authorize a login. Next I will fetch the emails here. So fetch the draft mail list. So page per page I will give the per page 10 and page number 1. And here I am getting this. So I didn't provide any, that's why it's showing null. And the mail users, we have this, the mail, whatever we registered right now, is the mail users at the sender. So you can try rest of the routes like the send email, fetch sent emails, inbox mails, star, unstar, all the thing. So in the upcoming video, I will integrate those routes in front-end applications. We already built the pages there. So this is the Angular application I am talking about. You can check the full playlist how I built this Angular application. We have the to-dos where user can add the to-dos, and here we have the mailbox. So we have this page design, but API is not integrated yet. So those are the hard-coded. So you can create new email and send, and you can get the inbox email, star, unstars, all the pages are there. So we'll integrate this set of APIs, the email, whatever we have in the Swagger UI in this front end. You can check the video how I design this page by using the Bootstrap theme in the upper right corner. And please stick to this series, or please watch my video. You can press the bell notification bell icon. When I will put this video, you will get notified. And today that's it for this video. And if you like the video, please hit the like button, please share my video, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.